Well, fucking well. Guess who's back? My name is Perry's Ratliff, and if you are new to my channel or haven't got the memo, I have hands down the greatest Backpage stories of all time. Now, usually I tell some of my favorite Backpage stories because, as you can tell, I've fucked a lot of hoes. But on my last episode, I decided to turn the tables a little bit, kind of switch it up, and I interviewed an actual hoe. Okay? I mean, it was my first time doing something like that, so I had no idea how it would turn out. But surprisingly, it turned out very well. So I said, fuck it, let's do it again. So, the last interview was good, but this interview, nigga, this interview right here, nigga, this interview is the fucking shit. All right, this interview is the shit. I really enjoyed myself interviewing this bitch. Now, I had to drive all the way out, like, to the fucking woods of Illinois to find this bitch, right? But I'm not gonna lie, it was absolutely fucking worth it, right? Because this little bitch was fucking gorgeous. All right, just a beautiful little suck. Oh my god. I mean, I found her on the same website that a lot of you guys had messaged me about. You know what I'm saying? On the last episode, I told you guys, if you want to know what the new back page is and shit like that, just send me a message on Instagram. Well, I found her on that same site. You know what I'm saying? And, depending on what state you're in, I guess, I mean, it might not be a lot of hoes on that site. You know what I'm saying? It's still kind of scarce as far as the hoes. From what I've heard, people message me saying, man, there ain't a lot of hoes on here. But I mean, that's just where you at, probably. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of hoes, they still don't know about the site because it's still new. And there's a lot of other sites out there that I'm finding out about that, some hoes on there too. But the hoes, they kind of scattered around right now. Like, some hoes don't know what to do. Some hoes are trying to find like a fucking site and shit like that. So basically, this site that I was talking about, like, a lot of bitches just don't even know that it exists yet. But anyway, back to the interview. Basically, man, y'all are absolutely going to love this girl because when you hear the fucking type of information that she gives out, I mean, it's just fucking amazing. And she actually gives out some fucking personal information that you guys can use however you choose. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost fell in fucking love with this bitch. I mean, she was just fucking and while doing the interview, I don't know if it was in the beginning or maybe halfway through, I found out this bitch was the fucking equalizer. So I probably risked my fucking life to do this fucking interview. But when I saw her profile picture and I saw, those thick thighs and had a little booty meat was fucking poking out, from underneath, look like it was some fucking boy shorts or whatever. Like, the fucking booty meat was poking out from underneath, and she had that pretty fucking face. I said, you know what? I gotta contact this bitch right away. And I hopped on fucking line, and I like I said, I was already on there, and I sent a fucking text message like, bitch, what the fuck is up? And just like the last time, with this interview, I'm actually going to post her actual picture. It's going to be the real picture from the site, from the site that I was on. It's her real picture. So, get ready to look at your screen, fellas, if you want to see what the fuck she looks like. And, just like last time, I'm going to blur a few things out, like the number, some shit like that, just for her, just for her privacy. I don't want I don't know what the fuck, she really wanted me to do. I should have asked. Like, what are you cool with? Shit like that. But I promise you this. This this is a fucking good one. You know what I mean? This is a fucking good one. I'm real proud of this shit. So, without further ado, guys, this is Backpage Stories number 10. I'm actually on fucking 10. Hold on. Well, I did 10 of these fucking shits. Yo, I'm 10 fucking episodes in. So, I hope you enjoy this shit, guys. I really enjoyed it myself personally. So, without further ado, here's the fucking interview. Alright, now how am I gonna start this now? I came all the way the fuck out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago. I live in, well, it doesn't matter where I live, but I came way the fuck. It's a lot of fucking woods out here. Deers, all type of shit. Now my question to you is, who the fuck are you, Jason Voorhees? Like, what are you out here in all these woods and shit? I was terrified. And this dog is fucked. Are you Jason? What the fuck is going on here? Because I think that'd be like a good, they cool, you know what I mean? I think that'd be like a good thing, like if you got like a hockey mask. If you got like a fucking, like a hockey mask, but with like a dick hole cut in where the mouth is, you know what I'm saying? And then you can suck, dick. I don't know, it's just my fucking thing. But I mean, so what do you go by? I don't remember your fucking thing on when I saw you. We're not gonna say what site I saw you on, because I don't like for people to, because I don't want the shit to get shut down like I did Backpage, because I missed Backpage. But I saw you on a specific site, you know what I'm saying? So what do you call yourself? Rosalind?
Rosalind.
So that's what you call yourself. That's not your real name.
That is my real name.
What the fuck? You giving out your government?
I don't give no fuck.
Holy shit.
Because I feel like if you're gonna do some shit, do some shit. Okay. My dad is Marine, so I'm trained hand-to-hand combat. I'm trained with guns. I carry 3 guns on me at all times.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
So I feel like if you're gonna hurt me, you better kill me, because I'm gonna kill you first.
Alright, that's cool. Now, despite the violence, Deadpool. What fucking, like, I'm talking about, so you just don't care about, like, maybe your little sister or your mom just happen to go on just online and like,
no,
hold on.
My family knows what I do.
You may be the greatest. you are the greatest of all time. Already, this is the greatest shit I ever heard. So what did your mom say about this shit?
My mom's kind of like,
get that money, boo. What?
Yes.
She said that shit?
Yeah, she be telling me, she be like, look, my mom says it's not for her, but if it works out for me, then that's fine. As long as, I'm okay, as long as my bills are paid, right. I'm not hungry, I'm not on the street, then she don't give a fuck.
Cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, can I curse?
Hell yeah. I've been cursing. Have you not noticed that I've said 75 curse words and we only like a minute or 2 into this shit?
You're right.
Now, I'm gonna go to mine, because I got some specific questions that I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask some of the same questions I asked the last girl I interviewed, and I also got some questions that I got from a few of my faithful listeners.
Yes.
Now, first I want to start off by saying, or asking rather, how much?
How much?
How much?
HHs?
HHs, whatever. How much? Let's start off. Usually start off with a quick.
Okay. Quicks are 100.
A quick. A what? Huh?
100.
All right. Now let's talk about this quick. Now, what's a quick to you?
Quick is 10 minutes.
10 minutes. $100 for 10 minutes. Whew.
Yeah, pussy ain't cheap, and I got good pussy.
I know it's not cheap, but Jesus Christ, I'm used to, like, for maybe like 10 minutes, I would say maybe $60, maybe, because all I really need is 5 minutes. All I need is 5 minutes. $100. Okay. Jesus Christ, for $100, I better nut right away. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus, $100. The last girl said, I think she said some outlandish shit like 120.
Oh, that was mine before.
What?
Mine was 125. Actually, I just lowered my QBs.
Jesus Christ.
My quicks are now 100, but when I was in Atlanta, they were 150.
Oh, so you wait a minute. So are you from Atlanta, or you
I'm from Chicago.
You just travel around? Okay. I don't even want to know what goes around. What goes down in Atlanta?
Oh, too much shit.
Shout out to everybody that listens to this shit from Atlanta if you're on here. But Jesus, $100. So how much for a half an hour?
It can range between $120 to $140.
$120 to $140. So for an extra $20, I can get 20 more minutes.
No,
that kind of seems like I'm getting away like a bandit.
For the extra $20, you get the same service.
Cause you count on like niggas just nutting right away anyway, like.
Well, yeah, I will say that I am skilled enough to know how to make a guy nut.
Jesus Christ, what type of Ponzi scheme shit is this?
I made some of my even like stubborn clients, like this guy, he admitted, he was like, I never give he never nuts off a head, and I made him nut off a head. Like, really? I feel like I'm a pro. Like,
now when you say nut off a head, now how long, now this numb dick motherfucker that you did, now you said you made him nut off a head, like how many minutes?
It was like 10 to 15 minutes max.
Okay, for a nigga that don't nut off head, that's actually a pretty good time. That's actually a pretty good time, because I say like any bitch that gives head for more than 10 minutes, she needs to just give it up. You know what I mean? It's just not doing it right. But yeah. Oh man, that's amazing. So for a half, so how much for an hour? 2,000 and what?
No, for an hour it's $200.
$200. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, and then there are overnights, but I've only got like 5 of those.
Overnights now. How much for overnight?
1,000.
Whoa. Okay. Go get you a nice little used Toyota Camry for that. Alright. Now, do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't like men.
You don't like men?
I don't.
Hold on, wait a minute. So you like girls?
Yeah.
See, this is a weird thing that's going on. I'm sorry, because the last girl that I interviewed, she liked girls too. What is it with this? What's wrong with men?
Nothing's wrong with men. Men are just, they're complex. It's easier for a woman to understand a woman than it is for a woman to understand a man. And it's easier for a man to understand a man. So women, I don't know. Men are complex to me. Like, I've tried everything. Like, I've always gotten cheated on, and I don't know why. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I've tried the whole, be obedient without question, like, just give everything you have, be by his side. Mm-hmm. I've been with all types of guys, and it's just like, they've never seemed satisfied. So I don't know what. So
it's not a sex thing. It's more of an emotional attachment type situation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So are you a top or a bottom? What's going on?
Well, I'm a switch, so I can be dominant whenever I want to be. Okay,
because guys, I want to let you know she's very attractive. You know what I'm saying? She's she don't have on no makeup or no shit like that. She don't even got her fucking hair done. But
I don't.
But it's
Okay, go ahead.
But she's very like this natural attractive shit that she has going on, and I understand the nutting quick. I'm about 2% hard just talking to this lady. Now I say lady. Now when I don't know how old you are, because I'm looking at you. You could be either 18 or you can be like maybe 25.
Oh, okay.
You could be in that range. Yeah. You don't have an elderly type or like how old? Or you don't have to tell me. I know how women are about that shit. But
no, I don't mind telling you.
Okay.
I'm 20.
You're 20. Mm-hmm. Now you hear that shit? This is some delicious. I'm not even gonna get creepy. I'm just gonna keep it moving. Oh man, my nipples are rock hard. Now let's keep going. Now, do you do this for money or do you do this for pleasure?
I do it for money.
You do it for money. There's no pleasure. So you've never been with a dude and nutted?
Well, I really can like control all of my body parts. So like if males prefer like squirting, I can squirt.
Hold on, so you can squirt on demand?
Yeah.
That's called peeing.
No, like if I can't, like it doesn't. How can I put it? It's not like, I push it out and it comes out. Like it's a mental thing. Like I can.
But you never like just nutted off like stimulation.
Oh yeah, no, because like a lot of the guys that come to me have like.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
And I'm like, oh.
You know what? That's what the last girl said.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with these dicks?
It's not really like a whole like pleasure thing. It's kind of like you can barely feel anything.
Oh my God. It's an epidemic of small penises going on out here that I had no clue about. Oh my God. All right, so my next question is, what won't you do for any amount of money? So
Bear.
like, huh?
Oh, bear.
Okay.
Greek.
Okay. Greek. If you guys don't know what Greek is, that's ain't ass. That's ass. Go ahead.
Bear. Greek.
For any amount of money.
No.
So I come to you with $2,000 in my hand, and I said, just 2 minutes in the ass. Just 2 minutes. No. You're not a smart businesswoman, I see.
Well, I don't really need this. I have 3 jobs.
Oh my God! So you work too?
Yeah. So I don't really.
They are among us, fellas, and we don't know. They are among us. Like, what's that fucking movie? They Live. That fucking go see the movie They Live. This is like, you know, when a dude get the fucking glasses, and then you can see the fucking people that's really aliens and shit. Yeah. We need some fucking glasses so we can see who really are fucking on Backpage. You know what I'm saying? That'll make the world a fucking better place. She got 3 jobs, and they don't even know, or do they? Do people know?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
This is so beautiful. Like oh man. I love doing this. This is all right. Let me just keep going because I get excited. Now, okay. So my next question was, do you offer anal? You said no. The last girl said she would never do anything that involves shit. Of course, you'll never do anything that involves shit because you don't even like anal. So it's just not even a little squat. You know how in Dubai they fly girls over there for like $25,000 just to take a shit on their chest. No shit for $25,000. Okay, we're just gonna move along.
It's never that serious.
Okay, so a lot of girls on Backpage say no black guys. What's your take on that? The other girl I interviewed, she was actually white, and I thought she was a Mexican. So I got kind of catfish when I seen her. I was like, what the fuck? But she did black guys and shit like that. So what's your take on this whole no black guys thing?
They play too much.
they play too much.
They play so much. I think the most of my customers who are black African American males between 21 to like 29 play entirely too much. I've gotten
so like go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
I've gotten calls to like do overnights and like, oh God, this guy called me. He's like, oh, can you do it overnight? And I'm like, okay, that's $1,000. I pull up, you know, ready to do it overnight because overnight is only 4 hours.
Right.
So I get there and the guy is like, I only have $60.
And it is at a house?
Yeah, this is at a house.
Oh man.
And I'm like, what? And he pulls out $60. He's like, I only got $60.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
And you drove all that fucking way?
I drove an hour out from.
You drove an hour out for $60? That's when you're supposed to use your Deadpool skills. You're supposed to chop off his fucking head, and you're supposed to took his wallet. Well, first you'd be like, what's your PIN number, just in case he had a fucking debit card, and you use your fucking Deadpool skills. You know what? They need you on Avengers. The next movie, you know, this Thanos got the glove and shit. You know, they need some help. They need some help. What would your Avengers name be?
My Avengers name, Rosalind.
Oh my God. But you could have your fucking Jason mask on with the dick hole cut out with a mouth in. Suck, dick. I don't know. But anyway, now it's about to get a little interesting. So, how many guys have you fucked at one time?
One. I never do a party or more because it's very dangerous, guys.
It is very dangerous, man. Very weird, especially when they get like in a group, like that.
They got that mob mentality.
Yeah, that mob mentality is weird. So I do understand that. So I do. Now, even like in your personal life, you've never did it. Just like
oh no. The most I've ever done with a group of people is like had an orgy with girls. I like had a threesome with a girl and a guy, or 2 girls.
So it's just just with girls, basically.
Yeah.
It's kind of sexist a little bit. Like, girls got a mob mentality, too.
I mean, no, not really. Like, I don't know. I was young. I was like fucking 14, 13.
Jesus Christ. 13 or 14 and a fucking sex orgy with girls?
Yeah, because my girlfriend was like 18, 19.
Where the fuck is my lotion? I did not bring no fucking... You got some lotion. Anyway, let me move along. Guys, put your fucking lotion up. Okay, put your lotion up. I know...
They're probably like, her voice sounds disgusting.
Her voice, no, your voice, she's just as cute as she sounds. I have to say this. She, with no fucking makeup, no earring, no jewelry. Ooh. Her nails are done. She got some gold shit on her fucking nails with some glitter. She's trying to hide it because it must not be a good job. Who did that? Your niece?
It's not a good job. It's just that I started picking it off because I gotta go get my nails redone. They were done nice before. I just gotta go.
Okay, yeah, because you know what, guys got this weird fetish about like nails, and nails, but like with nails go on dicks, it's like that's what I think that's the only reason girls should get their nails done if they're doing something that involves dicks.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Because you get your nails done for other women, right? Like, we don't really.
I get my nails done for me because I like gold. I don't get.
Okay, so you just like looking at your own, so you don't ever be giving like a fucking. You don't be giving like a hand job. You don't like my nails are fucking beautiful.
I always say my nails are beautiful. That's why I'm always looking at them, and I'm always like messing with them. I gotta go get my nails done. Okay.
Yeah, I see. But let's keep going. Now, all right. What's the most amount of dicks you had in one day?
Like 9.
9 dicks in one day? 8 or 9 in one fucking day.
Yeah. And
now I assume this is a lot of quicks.
Yeah. No, some were hours, some were 30 minutes. Oh. This is over long.
So what happened to your vagina? Like at the end of the day when you're about to go to sleep and your vagina, what condition is it in? Is it, what?
Oh, it's in good condition. Like it still works. It's still.
Oh yeah, because you said you get a bunch of small. I was eating some gum. Do I got like gum like on my lips?
No, yeah.
But anyway, I swallowed it too. By the way, because I didn't want to stop. I'm a piece of shit. I swallowed.
He said I'm a piece of shit. Me. Okay, go ahead.
I swallowed the fucking gum because I didn't want to. When you was talking, I was talking. I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna swallow it. But so your vagina was in good condition after this. Oh man, but you get all, like I said, you get all those small dicks. But that's a lot of fucking dicks. But alright, let's keep on going with these fucking questions. I don't want to spend too much time on the dicks. So this one thing that somebody had wanted to know. They want to know like how often do you get repeat customers?
It's all about how you treat them, like when you meet them and all that stuff. Like I have clients, so like eventually like I had one of my clients turn into a sugar daddy. You know what I mean? So,
that actually was one of my fucking questions. Like, do you get clients that turn into sugar daddy?
Oh,
or
yeah.
Do you get a client that turns to like a relationship or some shit like that?
Oh, nothing more than just like, exchange. But I've had clients turn into sugar daddies. Like the first time he seen me, he wanted me for an hour, and then he called me back later that night and was like, "Hey, are you still out? Are you still available?" I was like, "Oh yeah," and he was like, "Okay, can you come back for another hour?" Eventually, I told him, like, "Do you just want to pay for overnight?" And he was like, "Oh well, eventually I'm going to." So then overnights, like we had like 3 days of overnights, and then eventually he started paying me like a weekly allowance of like $1,500.
Oh man, so you got a Bentley?
Do I have a Bentley?
Yeah.
No, I saved up all my money from when I was in Atlanta. Like the most money I've made was when I was in Atlanta. Chicago was pretty dry here, but a lot of my money.
Alright, fellas, you need to get your fucking because this is the thing though. Like I don't know if you want to give out like handles and shit like that when we get done, but you will get.
Yeah.
People listen. People will be trying. I'm telling you, she looks great. So you pretty much answered that question. So you said you don't do raw.
No raw at all.
So you never like had like a slip up, like a condom slip or something like that.
Never. Nope.
So it never bust, and you was like, oh shit.
No. The only condom problem I've ever had was that this guy, he was too big for the condom size. So and actually I got him out of like $200 because.
Oh wow.
When I put the condom on, it was too small, and that was the only condom I had. And I told him, I was like, "You're SOL." So he just left and took his money and left.
Oh wow! Yeah. So really quick, another guy wants to know: do you swallow? Of course, no, because you got that situation right there. Yeah. All right. So what's your favorite type of dick? Like you got the small. Petite penises, as I like to call them. You know what I'm saying? And then you have those, those.
What's my favorite type of dick? Boyfriend dick.
Boyfriend dick? I'm talking about size dick. Like the size of a dick. Like a short dick, a little fat dick, a dick with a curve. Or,
The different. What's my favorite kind of dick like that? Yeah. I would have to say, okay, nothing too small, nothing too big, like no horse dicks, like 11 inches, like that shit's stupid for no reason.
Right.
So probably like Is 8 a lot? 6 to 8?
I never had a dick in me, so I have no idea. You tell me.
Okay, so maybe like 6 to 8. Not too thick, not too thin. Like just a nice.
Too many specifications. What do you got? You got a dick list? I pretty much get it. I don't fucking know. Just so you don't like small. You don't like real small dicks. You don't like real big dicks. You like fucking Goldilocks. You like your dicks just right. Dicky locks. So
delete that laugh out of there.
Alright, so another guy wants to know. So what? This is a question a lot of guys want to know. So when you're contacting a girl, like a lot of guys are scared. Like, is this the police? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you guys are scared. Like, oh shit, is this the police? Like when we contact you guys, and on the other end, it's the same fucking way. We like, yo, is this are these police, or am I gonna get fucking robbed or some shit like that? Because most guys would be like, please just let me get robbed. No police. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, what should a guy ask? Like, if he sends you a text message, like, how does he reassure himself that you're legit? You're not like, you know.
My thing is to be straightforward, because how I answer my text messages, I'm very straightforward. Like, I don't even, like, people will text me like, hey babe, I don't even text hey babe back. Like, I'll text back like, in call, out call. Right. What do you want to do? Right. You can tell someone is real by how fast they're responding and how straightforward you are with them. Because if they're answering your questions, that means we're trying to get this done right away. Right. Police will more like stall, and if they stall, they're asking double the questions just to confirm to make sure. But I would say just be very straightforward. Like, if you go to a girl and know what you want. Like, okay, I know I want an in call. I know I want this long. So ask her, like, how long, how much money is it going to cost, and how much is this? You know, if you want to, I don't really care if you ask. This is a personal thing. If you guys send a pic, I'm gonna send a pic. Like, I'm gonna use a pic that I put on my profile. So it's like you get what you take. So I would just say be very direct, be very straightforward, because the more direct you are with someone, the better.
So that picture I seen, I can't remember what it looked like. That picture I seen when I looked you up, that's you?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Now I'm gonna ask you, what's your craziest Backpage story? It could be like, you know, like a weird request, or maybe it was like a dangerous situation, or it's like, I really enjoyed that shit. But, you know, the one that stands out in your mind the most, if you had to.
The one that stands out in the... my craziest one? I finessed this guy to
now, make sure this is a good one.
Yeah, well, the one that's good for me is that I finessed this guy to like $5,000.
Okay, so you like that Drake song Finesse. I'm pretty sure you heard the new Drake album, which is my shit. I like the B side more than the A side personally.
I don't like Drake.
But, I don't like Drake. All right, so we'll be wrapping this interview up.
Okay.
I'm fucking joking, but go ahead with your story.
So this was back in Atlanta. This was when I was new to Backpage. I was pretty like I guess I would say I was more naive. So this guy hits me up and he's like, oh, I want to do it overnight. And when I had first got into it, my prices were outrageous. It was like like $2,000 for like an overnight. And he was like, I'll pay it, you know, it's not, you know, whatever. And I thought he was joking. But he was serious. He was a drug dealer. And he was visiting from like not Las Vegas, Arizona or whatever. But he came or he picked me up. And at the time I was on my college campus, he had picked me up. I was like, okay. So we got in the car. He gave me my $2,000. I counted. I was like, wow, like this man really gave me $2,000.
Right.
So when we went out to eat and everything, like we just spent like a whole day.
So you wanted like a GFE experience?
Yeah, like a GFE kind of thing. So what ended up happening was, but I only stayed with him for like 3 hours. Oh. Yeah. So it's not even like a regular overnight that you pay for now. Like for overnight now, it would be $1,000 for 4 hours, you know, and I barely stayed with him for 3. So within like the first hour, we went out to eat and everything. The second hour, it was kind of like going around, like he was driving around, taking me to see his friends or whatever, like I don't know. And the third hour, He just got drunk, so his car was used, so I stole his car and I pawned off his car.
This is a great story.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the best one, but I stole his car, yeah, because he was drunk, and I was like, I don't want to be here anymore, so I took his car, and he was like, bring my car back, all this stuff, so I quickly, like, changed the plates and everything and just pawned off his car, like,
damn,
and got me $3 more thousand, and I had my $5,000, and I was just good, and That's
an amazing story. So then you left Atlanta forever after that, or what?
Oh, no, I was still in Atlanta. It was like early Atlanta. It was like August. I stayed in Atlanta for like a whole year.
You got your fucking special military training, like you fucking what's his Liam Neeson or fucking taking and shit, like
yeah, because like I know because I grew up like small, like I was always for myself, so I had to learn how to fight young. Like, so I'm not worried. Like, anyone you meet can tell you, my first impression is that I'm very sweet, but I'll beat your ass. Like, I'm very straightforward. Like, if you ever try any shit, I'm gonna just beat your ass. Like, I don't give no fuck. Like, I have more assault charges on my case. I could be in prison right now for life, but because I hit that 18 mark, they cleared all of my shit. Like, juvie was like my best friend. Like,
I am terrified right now.
It's okay. You don't have
joking.
to be.
But that story just gave me a black eye. I got a black... My shit is swelling up talking about this shit. So, we're about to wrap this shit up in a second. But the last question I want to ask, and I like to ask this question. If your pussy could tweet, like if your pussy had his own Twitter account. Like, does your vagina have a name?
Yes, my vagina has a name. You can follow me on Twitter at stupid bitch with 3 S.
Is that your vagina's name?
Yes, that's my vagina's name.
So wait a minute. Now, I was just fucking bullshitting. Your vagina really has a
Yeah, my vagina has a Twitter, and she talks all day. She's on there with some shit.
Guys, I didn't know this shit was about to happen. You know what I mean? I like to ask this question. So give out that fucking thing, because motherfuckers gonna follow that shit.
I know. It's stupid bitch with 3 S's, and the S part is stupid, and then 2 H's in bitch.
Okay, so what type of shit does your vagina say on your vagina's tweet?
Let me see. Let me go to my pinned tweet so you know what you're walking into.
Oh, man.
My pinned tweet? What do I
There's another guest in the room. Do you guys have something to say about that? Or?
He knows how wild my Twitter is. He's seen my Twitter and he said, oh.
Can I say it?
Say it.
I will spit in your face.
That's my go-to phrase. If you ever see me on Twitter tweeting, I'm always talking about how I'm spitting a bitch face, piss in her mouth.
So your vagina will spit in another bitch's face?
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is holy shit.
No.
Oh, man, your vagina will fucking reptile or fucking Mortal Kombat? Or what's your vagina's finishing move, man? Finish him.
What's my vagina's finishing move? I would have to say, what's the best position? What feels good? Laying on my back. That's my finishing move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Missionary.
There you go.
Flawless victory. Well, all right. This has been a great interview. I know I'm wrapping this up right now. So, she gave out her vagina's Twitter handle, so you can go follow her vagina on Twitter.
Yeah.
And what's the name you go by again? I forgot. I think I saw like caramel or shit like that.
Oh, caramel, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sweet cocoa caramel.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, guys, there you go. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? You know what? That girl was she was a lot of fucking fun. And you know what? She looks 300 times better in real life than she did in, like on the picture. Like this, she was, oh man, like I couldn't tell how old she was. Like, at first I was like, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? Because she had this little, like, petite shit going on. Like, she was like a little short, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but like she had the little girl face and like she had like the perfect smile. Oh man. Oh, I'm trying not to fall in love. Let me. Oh man. What the fuck is my lotion? But anyway, we were sitting down doing the fucking interview because we actually was in a fucking hotel. We was in a fucking hotel. and we was in the room that she uses, you know, to do what the fuck she does, and you know, we was in there in the fucking hotel doing the interview, and like I said, we was sitting down, right? So I didn't really get a chance to see the ass. I walked in, you know, it was her and a friend of hers that was up in there. And you know, I didn't really get a chance to see the ass. So after the interview was over, right, when she got up, I used every nerve ending in my fucking eyeballs to stare at her ass, and it was fucking fat. I mean, all I needed was a fork and a knife, and nigga, it was fucking dinner time. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you know, she gave her fucking vagina's Twitter page. That was fucking unexpected. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that you guys will check that shit out. And listen, if you live in Chicago, or like the surrounding Chicago areas, please go get you some of that pussy and some of that head, because according to her, it's fucking amazing. And you know, once you do it, you just report back to us. You know, just let us know in the fucking comments, or hit me up in my fucking DM, and you know, let me know how it fucking was, and I can tell everybody else, you know, if she lived up to the fucking hype, because I want to fucking know. I mean, I would have tried to, you know, get some of the pussy myself, but you know, I hate to mix business with pleasure. Plus, her shit was well above my fucking $80 limit, but I'm sure, you know, she was probably worth every fucking dime. I should have at least tried to get my dick sucked, but for those prices, I definitely would have needed that hockey mask head. Like, she would have had to put that fucking mask on with the fucking hole cut out, you know, the little mouth, suck, dick. I definitely would have needed that shit. And so basically, guys, you see, I found a fucking sweet little gem on that site that I've been telling you about, you know. So go check out that site if you haven't already. And you know, if you haven't found out what the site is, you know, then you can just follow me on Instagram at, you know, at Paris_Ratliff. There it is right there on your screen, at Paris_Ratliff, and send me a DM, and I got you. I'll send you the site, you know what I mean? And you can go on there and you can check out and see what type of fucking hoes on your area. Because, you know, once I send you the site, you can go in there, you can browse, and the next thing you know, you too can be fucking hoes right away. So, you know, thank you guys for listening, and you know, check out this girl's Twitter, you know, and hopefully you too can, you know, get some of that fucking sweet. And you know, you can fucking follow me on Instagram, you know, like I said, and fuck it, subscribe to my fucking YouTube channel. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I mean, you don't have to fucking do it. I mean, there's no pressure to subscribe. I mean, you can, and you can't. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do. But, you know, tell your friends, tell your family, you know, tell them to check this shit out, you know, because there's a little bit of everything on here for everybody. No, not really. I'm just basically talking about hoes, but fuck it. Everybody loves hoes. But yeah, tell your friends and your family. Fuck it. Call the Breakfast Club and tell them to get me on there for a fucking interview. Tell them to fucking get me on there as a fucking guest, because people need to hear this shit. Because if you not buying pussy, you selling pussy. Right? If you're not buying pussy, you selling pussy. Because a lot of people are buying pussy or selling pussy, and they don't even know they fucking doing it. I mean, you buying pussy and selling pussy anyway, so what the fuck? I mean, this is the world that we live in. So, I mean, fuck it, man. I would love to, you know, get on like a show and talk about the shit that I talk about on here, you know, and fucking tell people about my fucking life. I'm just rambling right now. I don't even know what the fuck I want to say, so I guess it's time to wrap this shit up. So, thank you guys again for checking out my channel. I really appreciate you. And until next time.